The Don will return, and he's got company. It's your Amazing Blue Review update for MLK Day, Monday, January the 15th. I'm Dennis Fithian. Thanks for joining us here. The Michigan football team's national championship was celebrated with a parade down State Street and later with a ceremony at Chrysler Center on Saturday. The University of Michigan Police Department estimated more than 50,000 fans lined up along the parade route to cheer and congratulate the team. Players and coaches and staff were in a mix of trucks, fire engines, and tractor trailers. Temperatures were in the single digits with the wind chill around zero. And yet still, some players didn't have their shirts on. They were linemen. The deadline for players to declare for the NFL draft, that is today. Michigan running back Donovan Edwards took to social media and posted a picture saying, "Hey, Michigan fans, I'm back." Edwards ran 41 and 46-yard TDs in the first quarter of the national title game last Monday. Last year, Edwards ran for 75 and 85-yard TDs in the fourth quarter in U of M's 45-23 win at Ohio State. Josiah Stewart, Michigan edge rush linebacker, also took to social media saying he's coming back for one more year. Stewart was in on the OT fourth down stop of Alabama quarterback Jalen Milroe to seal the Rose Bowl victory for Michigan on New Year's Day. Also just coming in, returning to Michigan, safety Rod Moore has indicated to the Maize and Blue Review, according to the Maize and Blue Review, that he will return for his senior season. On now to some of the players that will be moving on. And yesterday, quarterback J.J. McCarthy announced that he would enter the NFL draft. McCarthy posted a 27-1 record as a starter. McCarthy will not be alone in terms of the Maize and Blue Review going to the NFL. Last week, Zach Zinner, Junior Colson, Ladarius Henderson, Jalen Harrell, Chris Jenkins, they declared for the draft. Over the weekend, Blake Corum, Michael Barrett, Braden McGregor, Josh Wallace, and Roman Wilson also make announcements that they plan on heading to the NFL as well. On to Jim Harbaugh, the Michigan football coach could be back on the sideline with the Wolverines next year and for the foreseeable future, or Harbaugh could be headed back to the NFL. ESPN's Adam Schefter says Harbaugh is interviewing with the LA Chargers today. Schefter saying a decision is not expected to be imminent for either side. Here's a Michigan football recruiting update. The Wolverines signed 27 players in the early 2024 signing period. The 24 class is ranked 13th overall currently by Rivals.com. The Wolverines working on its 2025 class as well, and their latest addition to the 25 class is four-star tight end Eli Owens. Owens is from Elko, Tennessee. He has offers from Alabama, OSU, and Tennessee. He is the first tight end prospect commitment for the 2025 class. U of M with 4 verbals now. Owens, defensive end Bobby Kantka from Howell, Michigan, DB Chris Ewald Jr. from Florida, and quarterback Carter Smith out of Florida as well. Carter Smith, the quarterback commit, was named as the 2023 Gatorade Player of the Year in the Sunshine State this month. Ewald Jr. is ranked as the 23rd best player overall in the Rivals 2025 Top 250 Prospect rankings. In transfer portal news, Michigan hosted former Northwestern defensive back Rod Hurd 2 weeks ago, and then Hurd committed to Notre Dame last week. Michigan also hosted 6'4" Wake Forest wideout Jamal Banks in the past couple weeks. Banks committed to play at Nebraska late last week. U of M has added a pair of players so far out of the portal. Linebacker Jay Sean Barnum from Maryland and former Northwestern guard Josh Preeb. Michigan now with 6 players that have put their names in the portal. They include corner Amarian Walker, wide receiver Darius Clemens, punt returner Jake Thaw, running back CJ Stokes, and defensive back Cameron Calhoun, and linebacker Joey Velasquez. Stokes lands with former Michigan analyst Biff Poggi at Charlotte. On the basketball, Michigan with an MLK junior matinee against Ohio State today, and Wolverines looking to snap a 5-game losing streak, and they were up by 9 at the half in front of the Fab Five with Jalen Rose, Chris Webber, and Jimmy King all there. Ray Jackson as well, pictured sitting down, cheering on the head coach for Michigan, Juwan Howard, which would round out the Fab Five. Michigan goes on to win it 73-65. They get the 8-point win. They're 7-10 now on the year and 2-4 in Big Ten play. And Michigan will make their way to Illinois now Thursday when they travel to Champaign to take on the Fighting Illini. That's the latest on Michigan. Stay tuned for Good Afternoon Michigan football a little bit after the top of the hour. And for the latest on U of M, go to the MaizeandBlueReview.com or go to Rivals Michigan.